So 76% right now, 76% of suicides in Australia are men, are males, right? Not identifying as males, right? The OGs. Okay, depending on what figure you hit, when I first came into this world of actually fighting and becoming an advocate to stop parental alienation and stop what's going on, now that I sort of ramped things up in 2016. In 2016, there was obviously a very, very good group out there called 21 Fathers. That was all about 21 fathers a week in Australia who commit suicide, right? Because of parental alienation, because they're kept from their kids, because the legal system is completely against them, and the social system, right? So, okay, that was then. The figure now, depending on who you talk to, is 47 to 49.
Yes.
But I'm going to tell you right now.
Just sorry to cut in, but just quickly on that, I've done an interview with John Stapleton recently, and as he pointed out, that doesn't take into consideration these blokes that don't want their death known as a suicide, that are drowning or that are car accidents, or so he believes, and I'm starting to really open my eyes to the idea that the numbers are a hell of a lot higher than what we're being led to believe, which is both sad and quite frustrating that they're hiding the real figures from us. But the reality is that, as you said,
very much so,
it's no coincidence that it's climbed drastically to over double to what it was in 2016, because that's where you and I share our first journey, mate. We swapped a few messages on Facebook, and I sent you a shirt that was 3 sizes too small and all sorts of things.
Look, I tried to wear it. I got one arm into it.
I appreciate the effort, mate. But yeah, sorry.
Do you know, though, I kept that shirt. Look, I still had it until my home burnt down last 18 months ago. And I'm strangely proud of that shirt. I think that, it was such an important thing to do. We need to T-shirts and social media and radio and whatever we can use, any sort of methods we can use to get the word out. We have to be vigilant, rather. We've got to keep going. I always say keep the foot flat on the throttle, and we've got to do it, because this is the thing.
Make people think about the reality. Just because it's not affecting you directly, do something before it actually does creep into your family, because God all help does, look out. It'll turn your world upside down, won't it?
It really will, right? And people just live in this oblivious little world that they don't recognize it's happening. And half their luck. I mean, I wish I didn't know.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. But okay, here's the realization, and maybe this makes me, I don't know, just a burnt old bugger, right? But